Hey everyone, we're getting an early start. It's about 10 minutes after 6. We're headed to Mission Viejo from Huntington Beach. If we hit it in the traffic, it takes us about an hour and 20 minutes to get where we're going. If we hit it before the traffic, we're there in about 35 minutes. So we're leaving early to get an early start. The management company wants us to go through this work order over there. It's vacant. And report anything that needs to be repaired and then go ahead and repair it. So we're going to head over there. We actually got 2 vacancies to stop at today. So today's not going to be much of a work day. It's more like getting over there because they're in the same area. It's going to go over there, get it listed, get it, everything written down, then go to the next one. And they want me to look at some French doors on the other one, maybe possibly fix them while I'm there if I don't need any material. So this will be probably a 2-day deal, so we'll just keep track of it with the video and get it uploaded as fast as possible. Well, we'll see you when we get there. Talk to you later. Hey everyone, we're at this vacancy in Mission Viejo. Alrighty, well there's not much to do here at this vacancy today. They have just a broken screen cylinder here. And then over here, they have a self-closing hinge that's not working right. We'll put a new one. And over here in the bathroom, they're requesting we caulk around that little bit of area and check the fan, clean it out a little bit. Over here, same thing. Wanting us to caulk that. And again, vacuum out the fan. And one of these rollers are bad in here. So they want us to put new rollers on the shower door. Well, we do have another vacancy to go walk through when we're done here for tomorrow, which has a little bit more issues. They've got a kitchen faucet. They got some French doors that won't open up like the other place that we had to go to on the last video, a couple of videos ago. So tomorrow will probably be a little bit better day, but we'll put this in and we'll put tomorrow's work in. That way we have a little bit to go with. Alrighty. See you in a few minutes when we start working on all this stuff. Anyway, they installed blinders here. They're right over here. But they installed them on the inside, which is fine if you have enough area in here. They didn't have enough area, so every time they closed them, they would hit, and then they stripped out the gears. So we suggested we put them on the outside, like those over there. But the lady that owns this place does not want it like that. She said she don't want them on the outside. She only wants them on the inside and make it work. She said she don't care how we make it work, but she wants them in the inside, and then if it works out great, she wants those done too. So she just don't like them on the outside. So what we got going is Alicia is over here trying to make it work. So basically what Alicia has done is these brackets come. Do you have a bracket?
Not with me, but you can.
I thought we had one extra.
Oh yes, I do.
These brackets come where you. Oh, it's right up here. I got it.
Baby?
These brackets come like this, and basically, if you want an outside mount like you saw on those other ones, which you don't want, you use this bracket like this, and your clip's right there to hold it. If you want an inside mount, then you take this clip off the bracket, and then you install the clip by itself up in the seal up here, the header area. But because she is refusing to let us put it on the outside and she wants it in the inside, Alicia has decided to try to mount them with the bracket without removing the clip, which will bring us out a little bit and allow us to keep it in the inside, but you can see it protrudes out a little bit, but it works. It doesn't hit. So we sent her a picture of that, and she absolutely loved it. So it's up to the customer. We're here to please the customer. It doesn't stick out that much, but if you look at it,
And it works.
and it works. See, it doesn't rub at all. So you open it all the way. So it does protrude out a little bit, but it doesn't hit the seal like the other one, which broke it. And if you look at it from far away, it doesn't look bad at all. Shut the blinds as well. You can't really see how much it protrudes out. So with that being said,
It's actually flash video.
it's going to work for us. I installed this about 5-6 years ago, and I could probably just tighten up the spring. And what probably happened is over the 5 years, you know, it closes, but just not hard enough. And I could go ahead and probably just tighten it up and adjust it and get it where it needs to be. But because it's already 5 years old, if I tighten it, I might break the spring later on and have to come back. So I've decided just to go ahead and put a new closer on there. This is the new closer that we're going to put on. It's the same one. We're going to go ahead and get that opened up and put it on there and adjust it. We're going to remove this and install a new one and adjust it. Now this might have a little spring back when I remove the last screw. Maybe not. There we go. There it is. All right, we got this new one and all the hardware for it. Now these come where they're not sprung. That way you can work with them. So, and then the little adjustment is right here. There's a little pin that goes in here. You use a little Allen wrench that goes right in here and you tighten it, and then you put the pin in here. The pin is in this bag here. I'll show it to you once I get everything out and ready to go. And here's the, oh, here it is. There's the Allen wrench right here and the little pin that goes in it. So we'll get this installed and then we'll adjust it. Sure, Alicia wants us to go check this out. She's done with it. Alrighty, let's see what we got over here. Okay, that does look good. The rail looks nice. It doesn't look like it's sticking out too much. Where's the wand at? The wand is right here. We'll try opening it. Everything works good. Okay, good job, Alicia.
Thank you.
All right, let's duplicate that in the kitchen. Alrighty, back to this. We'll go ahead and put this guy on. Try to keep my head out of the way. Don't want to strip the screws out too much here. I like these better than the ones like that are on screen doors or the heavy duty ones as well. I just like these better. Less apt to destroy them. Okay, that's in. I'm going to give this back to Alicia. Here, out. Here's the drill. We'll be done here in just a minute, Alicia. Now, we're going to get the little tool that I was telling you about. Well, it's just an Allen wrench. And it has a pin right here. Basically, we're going to tighten this guy up right here. Probably from the inside. Let's go over here. All right, what we got here is this little hole. Let me see if I can get it in there. A little hole right here, and there's a little hole on top. This Allen wrench is going to go up here, and you got to find the spot, line it up. It seems to want to go about right there. And then if I turn it this way, it's going to open the door this way. If I want to close the door, I'm going to have to turn it clockwise. So better yet, we take a bigger bite out of that and go way over here, right there. And then every click, you'll see that hole. So we want to get like, see if we can get 3 clicks out of it right there. Now I don't put this all the way in, simply because I'm not sure what it's going to take to do this. So let me see. So if we go like this, I'm going to give it another one. I always start it from about right here because most people open it to about a couple feet. So we're going to go ahead and get another bite on it over here. Let's see here. In here. Now we'll go ahead and tighten it. Let's try to get one more click out of it right there. We put that in. Now let's try it. So here we go. We'll open up the door. Most people go about right here because the further it opens, the better it shuts. But when most people come through it, they only probably come here unless they're bringing something in. So that's going to do it for me. I'm happy with that. So now we'll go back here and we'll line this up again. Let me see if I'm in frame. Yeah, I'm in frame. And now I'm just going to go ahead and go this way, take the tension off that pin, and put it in flush, and back it goes. And we're all good. Now this door should function good. Let's try it out. People come into about right there. And that works. So there we have it. All right, let's go and see what Alicia's got going on over here. Okay, this is the window that had the old blind in it, and they broke it. They broke the blind because they had it inside mount, and it was hitting the window. These are new windows. They're what do you call those? The ones retrofits. And they were hitting here. Retrofits are always fatter because than the ones that actually have the stucco fin that you sit in there. Anyway, Alicia is going to basically, like I said in the other one, usually, let me make sure I'm in frame here. Usually we'll take this, if you're going to put it outside the window, then you use this here with the clip. If you use it inside, you take this and put it inside the window right here. But in this case, she's going to use the whole bracket inside, which will protrude the blinder rail out, which will allow the blinds to turn. Okay? I'll just do 2 again.
On this case, my window opened to the left side. So this is how I'm gonna put it up there. That way when you open the window, you don't have anything here that's gonna be blown off. So my window opens to the left. have it open, you don't want the blinds to be moving from one side to another and breaking off. That's why she put it the right or the left side. Vince, can you hold it on this side?
No.
On this side, get on the ladder.
Oh yeah, I'll help you out. The camera's on.
Make it on. Yeah, it is rough. Oh, that one.
That one.
Okay, one more here. Oh, let me get this one on. It was rough, huh? Ooh, okay. There it is. It's nice. For sure it's not gonna come off.
Looks like it's gonna fall down.
Funny.
You're probably gonna have to trim all those because of the measurements that we.
You see how we drop a little
Yeah,
bit?
yeah.
That's better. We can make it Friday. Oh, let me see. Huh, he didn't do it right. This. Okay. How to show you something here.
What?
The guy at Home Depot didn't do one thing right over here, which I had to pull the side out and then fix the last clip.
Why?
One of those, look at it. See this right here, it slides on the outside? He left it on the inside. So I tried to put the blinds in, you know, the doors, but the problem is that this is stuck, it's not turning. So what I need to do is open this side up and then redo it. Here you go.
Yeah, go right ahead.
You got it. There you go. It's coming off. There you go.
Okay, I hope you know how to mess with this. 'Cause I don't.
Play with it. Let me make it work. See the plastic? Look at it.
If they ain't breaking my toilets, they're not cutting our blinds right.
Look at it. You see this? It's supposed to be on the outside to float,
Yes, I see.
but he left it on the inside.
All right, we'll fix that.
Well, I'm trying. Okay, now we got it back on order. It's working. That goes on the inside of the frame.
Oh, you fixed it already?
Yeah, I need to put the clip on. Snap it in. There we go.
Cool.
Look at it. See that?
Yep. Looks
Now
good
it
to
can
me.
flow.
All right, let's get it back up and done. Money, time is money, money is time, or however that all goes. Right?
Mm-hmm. Let me just make sure it flows. Then
All
it's
right.
stuck in here. See that?
Well, that's supposed to stay there.
It's supposed to stay there?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you turn, watch, let's try to turn.
Okay.
Yeah, it turns, right? Look.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Oh
turns.
yeah.
There we go. We're all good. Okay, let's get it back up there, please. I wish you would stop playing around.
Yeah, we're playing around too
You go
much.
to the right.
Okay.
Alright. Okay, I'm going to space it out in the middle. Space it more to the left. About right there. How much of a gap do you got over there?
I have about an 8.
Good. Let's lock it in. This one's a real
Yeah.
bitch. Got mine.
Okay, here. Now you want that.
The one that I don't want to put in. Okay.
And let's separate them one. Perfecto. My fingers hurt from the last one. Sissy fingers.
Okay, we'll see if those are gonna fit. Oh, you're not gonna have to cut them. They're perfect.
Perfect.
All right, load them up. Looks good, Al.
There you go.
That's great. Alrighty. Well, let's go.
And like I said, look, you put it to the left side.
Yeah.
That way when you open your window.
Yeah, it doesn't blow them. Yeah, you always. That's one thing I should mention. Whenever you put blinders up, you want to put them on the. You want them to open on the same side that the window opens. If you put them the other way and you open the window, then you open the blinds, and then the whole stack is over here. The wind blows them, and eventually it cracks the holes up there, and they end up on the floor. They're real noisy when the wind blows. So if the window opens this way, you open your blinds the same way. All right, we're gonna bring you over here, and we're gonna work on the shower door. Alrighty, we're headed to the back bathroom in the master. Basically, these shower doors we installed probably 6 years ago. They're the real inexpensive Home Depot ones. We weren't sure what kind of rollers they were going to take. So when I'm not sure, I just buy 2 sets of every one that they have at Home Depot, and usually that does the trick, and then I just return the rest because they only had on the work order shower door rollers, and I like to come prepared so I don't have too much shopping to do. So it's really not hard for me to buy everything they got on the shelf when it's only 3 or 4 different styles. So anyway, we're gonna get into this in a minute. We're gonna you can see here, like always, Alicia puts sealant around everything she installs. So we're gonna try to avoid cutting this, and we're gonna try to get the shower door out of that bottom guide, lift it up high enough to get it out so we can get to the rollers. If not, then we'll have to cut this here, lift up the bar a little bit on one side, get the doors out, and then put it back down. And then when we're all done, do the same thing to get them back in, and then put sealant, reapply. So we're gonna see what we can do. All right, Alicia, let's see if we can get these doors out. We got a towel lit down here. I'm gonna see if I can get these doors, come over here a little bit. I'm gonna see if I can get these doors up and out of the saddle down there, the bottom guide, without too much problem. It doesn't look like it. Well, I'm not gonna clear it. Okay, so I'm not going to clear it. So Alicia, can you get a knife and can you please cut the caulking on both sides so we can lift this up?
Sure. I'll go grab it right now.
Thank you. And get the door.
Do you wanna? Yeah, right here. It's good.
Excuse me.
I can lift it and you can pull the door.
Let me just break it loose. I don't know that I want to lift too much. Okay, I just want to break it loose.
Yes.
Okay, it's broke loose. Okay, we'll do one door at a time.
Okay.
You could just lift it a little bit,
Okay.
but not off the track, and keep the other track on. I got the weight off of this one. There's not a screw in it, is there?
No, it is not. Let's see. And the seal is broken on both sides.
How about if okay, go ahead, try again. Got it.
Got it?
Yeah, okay, these rollers are shot. Okay, let me put it more on the tail here. And we'll just put them on as we do them in reverse. Okay, let's do this one again. Lift up.
Okay. Got it?
Got it.
Perfect.
Okay, again, these are dragging a little bit, so we're going to change them out. Look, the rollers are bad. Let me get a picture of the rollers.
What kind do you need?
I don't know. I bought them all. Let's just get them off and then we'll decide.
Mm-hmm.
Bad rollers, gonna change all four. All right, so we're gonna drop these down. Just you see where they're setting. We're gonna go ahead and drop them and then adjust them to the door. So if you want, the way these rollers work. Can I have the camera, please?
Yes, sure.
Can you hold the door?
Mm-hmm.
The way these rollers work is you have the rollers on one side because you got a rail that way, and then you got a rail that way. So the rollers go opposite to each other. There's just a little screw on the back. You undo this screw. If everything wants to turn, then you hold this little nut with a pair of pliers while you break it loose. Same thing when you go to tighten it, if it wants to turn, you just, so anyway, we're gonna go ahead and change these rollers and get it done here as fast as possible. Okay, basically it's gonna take these, let me see if I'm in frame here. It's gonna take these small round ones. They come small, flat, small, round. They got big, flat, and big round. Here's the round ones. And then here's the same size, and they're flat instead of round on the wheel. And same with the bigger ones. Okay, so here's those seem to be dragging a little bit. Here, let me give you one over there. The rail, a little bit more right there, almost. Okay, come down.
Get in?
Almost. No.
Need
Okay.
to go up again?
No, let me find out what's going on. There we go. Boy, that roll's sweet. Okay. So let's see, this one goes this way like this, so everything's good. They're nice, they line up, and roll great. Okay, so with that being done, Alicia, we need to put new sealant right up here.
Correct. I will do it
but,
and spray the countertops.
Yeah, so now what they want her to do is they want her to scrape and clean and put some new sealant right here.
All this cracking.
So, I'm sorry with the camera.
Right?
Sealant from here. Okay, so let me take all those extra wheels out of your way. Let's get this black grease off our hands so we don't transfer it on walls and other things. Okay, we'll be right back with you. Alrighty, she's going to go in here and scrape the other one. That way when she's ready with the sealant, she can just do both of them.
Now in this kind of areas, we would like to use the tap that's white, and we're gonna caulk this with the kitchen and bath. I use some sealant. This is mildew resistance. It's always good against the mold. This is the second countertop. Okay. Right.
Yes, screwdriver. Yeah, right here. Okay.
It has an uneven gap, so it can go high and low, but I try to make it smooth as possible. Try to make it even as smooth as possible, and also even as well. I think that's looking good right there. There we go. There's a little bit extra there. See, that will be it. Now this corner looks kind of gross. We're gonna clean it up a little bit the best we can. Cosmetically clean. We'll make it look cleaner. Gosh, that's a lot better. And that's that. Okay.
Alrighty, we're going to install a new closer. Alrighty. Alrighty, that part's in. This is your closer right here. This is the guy that you put on that'll help keep it open when you need it. So, with that being said, you put the pin in, and then you line it up, and then you try to get it in that hole like that. And then you take a screwdriver with a flathead and stick it in that piece that has that split in it and kind of open it up so it can come out of the hole. And you can work on it later and get it better, but just for now, you want to just get it where it won't come out on you like that. We'll work on that. Now, this piece goes in right here with this. Basically, this will help you guide where you want it. What I like to do is I install it about right here, but what I do is if you install it right here where this little thing that locks it open is all the way over, good chance that when you shut it, there'll be a little slop in it. But if you pull this out about 1/8 of an inch and lock it, and then you put it, you'll always have that firm close, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to pull this cylinder out a little bit and then lock it with that lock. Basically, that little lock will hold it out. That way, when I do get this right, and I open and shut it, it'll have that little extra pull. You can make that little extra pull adjustment on this. It has little spots, but I prefer to do it this way. So basically, we're just going to put this in like this on the first hole right there, and then get it through there, like that, and then the other. Now, because I got this pulled out and locked with the lock that holds the door open, I can go ahead and find the spot that I want. And then, I'll show you what I do next. Oops, that scared me. Okay. So I come here like that. And I'm going to use one of the holes that I see available. That way I don't put holes in. Now on this other one, I'm going to go ahead. I like to put it, since I know I got a little adjustment going on here, and I won't need to go like this or that. I like to put it on the end. It holds that clip stronger, and it'll be a fresh new hole. Like that. Now what happens is I'll open this door, and then I'll take this little guy and put it back. Now when I shut it, it'll have a nice strong pull on it. I got to adjust this, by the way. Go like this, about where norm is. And as you can see, it's really tight. So we're going to loosen it counterclockwise. I'm going to give it counterclockwise. Try it again. See how there's a little bit more action in it? But we need a little bit more of a thump. So we're going to go counterclockwise again, just a little bit. See how we're getting there? So if somebody opens it, most people don't open it all the way. They go about right here. Now it has it. But I'm going to give it just a little extra. And then it'll break in a little bit more. So I'm going to give it about a quarter turn and try again. That's about right. Okay, over here, this is the part that I'm talking about where you have to bend, you put a screwdriver, bend it, and then you get a needle nose and really bend it open so it doesn't come out. This is that little lock that I've been telling you about. When I open it, you go like this. This is what holds your door open for you so it won't close. What I do is before I attach this to here, I take it and I open the door just a little bit, about like that, to get a little spring in it, and I lock it there, and then I go ahead and make my holes there. You see how I got a little gap there where I stopped it? That'll assure when I'm all done and everything is said and done, I shut it and it'll close tight. Sometimes people will install these and you'll notice the door will shut all the way to about right there, and then it just stops, dead stops right there. That's because there's not enough tension. So what you do then is to create more tension to get it the rest of the way, is you loosen these screws and you pull this back a little bit. But if you want to avoid having to even mess with that, just before you install this here, just open that, pull that rod out about 1/8 of an inch and lock it like so. And then when you're all done, you move it back and you got a lot of tension. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, that's the way I do it. Well, everybody, I know there wasn't much here at this vacancy, nothing exciting. All I do know is they're asking for an estimate. They want me to put, let me take you over here. They're wanting me to install a ceiling fan. That's where we'll put a nice heavy duty ceiling fan box in the center. And then we'll go ahead and we'll go to this switch over here and we'll pull a hot wire up here. We'll put one hole here, one hole there, and get in the attic, and we'll bring one Romex 14 gauge 14.2 down. We'll put a double switch. We won't enlarge the box. We'll just put an upper and lower switch. This one will remain to use on this. It'll be able to continue to use it on this outlet over here. And then the other switch on top will go up to the light fan over there. And basically, we'll go ahead and patch our own holes, and then we'll go ahead and texture them and get them ready for paint, and then go ahead and touch up the paint after we texture it. So that might be a fun little video. They want them in both bedrooms, so we'll go ahead and we'll do the same thing in this bedroom. And I guess they want one in this bedroom as well. So all rooms have switches. So that makes it a little bit easier. If they needed switches, then we would go ahead and we would probably pick up on an outlet, or just find something hot up there and bring it down and then back up. Anyhow, I want to thank you guys for hanging out with us. And after I'm done here, I am going to go do another walkthrough in Laguna at another vacancy for tomorrow. So maybe there might be something going on that I can videotape over there. But for today, that's all we have. I apologize. I know it's nothing great, but that's all I have for today. Anyway, everybody take care. Thank you.